What's up, everybody? Josh here with Jam Junk Movers on a beautiful Friday morning. Corbin there already taking out his morning rage on stuff. We got a fun, large, very large shed demo today. It's actually pretty big, and it's got something on all four sides. It's got the house, fence, and a pool. So typically when we do these, we knock out the sides first and we just push it down, and then we chop up the roof while it's on the ground so we never go up. On this one, we have to start with the roof, completely dismantle the roof first, and then take out the walls. And that's just the way it's gonna be. And it just so happens to be one of the larger sheds that you can have in your backyard. So this is gonna be a super sweet job. I'm gonna be on the roof. Probably won't be able to record just because we won't see everything, but we're emptying everything out of here. Getting all that for the customer. Taking these rugs right here, this pot, super cool plant right there. And then all this wood and the tote. And the shed, the big old freaking shed is so big. But I'll give you guys a few updates when I take breaks or when I come down off the roof. But I gotta shave off all that tile first. Looking forward to it. At least it's not sunny outside though. It's cloudy. Just hope it doesn't rain. I'll give you guys updates in a minute. What's up, guys? All right, so we have all the tile off the roof. It's all nice and clean up there. That makes it so it's lighter, less dangerous, and we can get to each of these planks individually. So right now, I just cut all these rafters, which are these, and I'm popping these out with, popping these out with that little brace right there. And that's actually helping detach the roof from these pieces. And so what I'll do once I get to these pieces is I'm just punching out these pieces of plywood, and then they'll slide down the sides. So that's where we're at right now. Let's see, I think we've been here for an hour and a half to get all the roof tiles, cleaned it all out. We got all this stuff that they wanted out of here just to give us some working space. Corbin's working on the side panels, and so by the time I'm done with the roof and the rafters, we should be able to knock out the sides. So nice little rotation we got going right now. I'll give you guys an update later, but it's raining on us. So at least it's really nice out here. But other than that, we're good. All right, so this is what we got so far. We've taken out all the rafters. Sorry, let me flip this around. All the rafters. We're currently working on this piece. We just took that piece down. And a piece that I didn't think was gonna be so difficult, this overhang right here that goes on all four sides. We got this one already. We just want to be left with four walls so it doesn't tip anywhere. So we have to take off all the weight on the top. And this is a very laborious procedure when it's a very well built shed that's in good condition. So this one's probably gonna be the hardest because when we cut it, it drops. We need to make sure it doesn't damage the fence. So that's our next piece. I'm going to be making a cut right here because that side on the other side is pretty much ready to go. So if I cut it right here, it's just going to drop straight down. That's the plan. Then we'll finish with this, get all that down, and then we'll have four walls. We'll start taking out the paneling, and then it's leaning this way slightly. So we're going to be setting up supports right here against the wall once we get this rafter off, to just kind of give us some balance. Once we get the walls off, then it's a board by board. Very tedious process doing it this way. We usually just knock out all the walls and they'll start tipping, and we knock out the walls in a way that we can push it in a safe area. Like let's say this was open over here, we would push it in this direction, and then we would just take care of the roof on its own really quickly with a Sawzall. This process definitely takes a lot more, a lot more patience, a lot more thought process. You can't just blast through it or you're gonna be causing lots of problems. We don't want to take out a fence, we don't want to take out a pool, and we don't want to hit the house. So all four sides, gotta be cautious, but you can kind of. All right guys, we're almost done. Let's see where we're at now. So we took off all the rafters all around. The last piece was sweet because it literally just barely pushed and fell over. So one wall gone. What I'm doing is I'm cutting them into planks. So we have consolidated space. So I would just cut. Then I'm gonna cut this side. Actually, excuse me. We're gonna finish this side, then we're gonna go with this side, and then it's this side. And the reason that is gonna be the side after that is because we have the fence right on the other side. Whereas this, if it fell, it's not gonna hit anything. It's going right on the grass. So we finally got enough space for it. But it's been fun, guys. It's been fun. And this deck's pretty heavy. So we're trying to consolidate as much space, tearing off all the side walls to the walls, or the 2x4s from the walls. Sorry. A little tired, guys. A little tired. It's been a doozy, but it was good, good lessons. First time I've had to start with the roof. Definitely multiplies the time significantly. So valuable lesson. Fortunately, I charge accordingly. So I knew it'd take longer. Didn't think it would be so laborious, but that's okay. We're in junk removal. It should be hard, right? So yeah, I'll give you guys another update in a bit. It's good times though. Almost done. Almost done. And the walls are gone, just like that. So like I said, we did that wall, second to last, this wall last, and as I cut it, I pulled it inside. Then we broke it all down, and the guys are loading it up. Once they get all this taken off, and we'll start cutting the base. It's heavy as heck. It's really barely even thuds. It's a pretty heavy deck, so we gotta see what's under here. Guy told me there might be snakes, so I might be dancing pretty soon, but it's a good job. Hopefully you guys learned something. Usually, you know, we tip them. Most people just take out a few walls, take out a few supports, and tip it, lands on the ground, chop up the roof real quick, in and out in, you know, hour and a half, 2 hours. This is definitely a much longer procedure. We're able to fit a lot more in our trailer because we're cutting it down to smaller sizes, but it's much more labor intensive for sure. And I'm burning through blades, but that's okay because we didn't touch a fence, we didn't touch the pool, we didn't touch the house. So job well done on us. But I'm gonna help the guys load up all this extra, and then I'll show you kind of what we got underneath. Then it's gonna be done. And we still got a few more jobs on the schedule. So it's gonna be a good day. At least it's cloudy, it's not hot, it sprinkled on us, rained a little bit. Now it's just humid, but I'll take that over a sunburn any day, guys. Gingers, you know gingers, come on. Mario's hungry, I'm hungry. We need food. Bring us some food. We need food. Just kidding. But I'll give you guys an update in a bit. One thing I meant to mention, guys, see all this is down here? Some of it's unavoidable. Some of it you can keep clean. So another trick is try not to let all of that get onto the ground, because we clean all of this up. So we do everything we possibly can. So whatever we can keep off of the actual mud and grass and everything makes it much easier to keep clean. So do this beforehand, just sweep it up, takes 5 minutes, keeps it clean, and saves you 15 minutes of hand picking that stuff if you do quality work. If you just leave it on the ground, then I guess it doesn't matter, but that is not what JM Junk Movers does. We'll clean all of this up. It'll all be clean. So save yourself a little bit of time. It was professional. Clean up. It's good, guys. It's good for your health. I promise it's good for your health. But I'm gonna shovel that up. I'm gonna start cutting. So let's hope this base isn't too thick and the cross beams aren't too big. We'll see, or too many, a lot of them, right? So I only got a few more blades left. Hopefully it's enough. I'll show you guys later. There we got it. All done. It is all gone. We gotta do a little bit more of a cleanup. And our load is packed. I'm guessing it's about 4,500 pounds. But it's a full load. That's all lumber. It's a lot of lumber. Really heavy stuff. So the drive to the dump is gonna be super fun. I'm just hoping that rain earlier doesn't make it a mud pit. That would not be fun. But we're done. Customer's happy. They took it down because they have this view. All of that. That shed was just blocking all of that. So they took it down. They got cows back there. 300 acres of open land. It was a good call. It was a good call to open that up because this is a lot of space. Because that was a huge shed. But we got it taken care of. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you have a shed and you want to get rid of it, you start trying to demo it, you come to realize it's a pain in the butt. Call out James Junk Removers. We'll get the job done correctly and safely so we don't damage any property. All of our information is going to be below. If you guys got questions or comments, anything works, just comment below. And if you can subscribe and like my page, that'd be super awesome. I had to throw a hat on. Oh, look at all that dust. Filthy animal. Yeah, it's gonna be a good shower tonight. I'm already feeling it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.